This is the Miss Gypsy Soul tiny house. On your right here, we've got the bathroom. I've got a, what I call my girly girl bathroom. Full bathroom, tub, shower, overhead storage, more storage right here. Then we've got full counter space. I'm big on counter space, having space for my jewelry, my perfume. Full counter space, washer dryer combo. It's the vented unit. I really like it. Splendid. I've got a macerating toilet and I've got a black water tank in the backyard, so I've got a flush toilet. Pretty decent size bathroom. That was kind of important to me, so I made sure that I included that in my design. Coming back out into the living room, the open space here. Well, overhead to your right, you've got what I call my reading nook, my overhead loft. On the right hand side, I don't use it as often, but to get to the loft, I just step on my couch and go up the wall here. If I was going to use it more, I would have dedicated a ladder or staircase over to the right here where I have this little dresser, but I don't use it that much to need to have a full ladder for this side. In the open space here, I've got a love sack sectional. It's a full couch. It's convertible, so I can kind of transition it to the space. It's one of those cool kind of things that you put together like a puzzle, so I was able to make it work around the wheel well, so I really like it. I've got long space. It's very comfortable, so it was big for me to have entertaining space in the tiny house, so that was what we put into the plan, and I love my couch. My round window, I think that's kind of one of the signature points of my tiny house. And all the light, the open windows, that was big for me to not feel constricted. It opens it up, gives it light. I wasn't sure where I was going to end up parking, so I wanted to be sure that I would be able to have light wherever I landed. So it works perfectly. Overhead, and we'll look upstairs, I've got, I wanted my staircase to be minimal and part of the decor, so I didn't do the storage staircase, but I did build in enough storage in the tiny house so that I didn't have to have extra storage in my stairs. Overhead in the loft, I've got a queen bed, and it is large enough for a king size bed, so that's pretty cool if I wanted to expand. Out of that window, of course, I've got two windows on the side that open there, my egress windows, as well as off of the master loft is a window that exits to my Juliet balcony, which I'm kind of doing something different with that space, but that's what that window was designed for. And if you come on in, my cool thing, if you caught the TV, my TV is on this really cool arm that it will play into, I can adjust it so that it plays into this open space here, and then it also will swivel around into my master loft, so that's kind of cool that I'm able to adjust it so that it plays in all of the space. I didn't want to have a whole bunch of TVs. I'm not that big of a TV watcher, but that works for me perfectly. And then further down the line, I've got on this side is my kitchen. I've got the galley style kitchen. This is some pantry space here, plenty of pantry space, and then cabinetry. These are actually some really cool drawers. I am not a big cooker. I can cook, by the way, but I didn't want to include an oven, so I just went with the 2-burner cooktop, and I've got a microwave and convection oven, and the convection oven is plenty big that if I wanted to bake a turkey or a chicken, I can actually do that. It's a nice space, so I didn't need the oven. Apartment style refrigerator, which still gives us plenty of space, or gives me plenty of space. Some more cabinetry and overhead storage. This is I collect the Absolute bottles, so this is kind of my bar display area. And then over on the right side here, I have kind of an eat-in nook or workspace. That this is one of those fold-down tables that I can transition this space, and you can eat here or you can work here. And then out of this door is my screened-in porch. And it is 4 feet right now. It's 8.5 by 4. I am considering expanding it a little bit, but very cool, a nice little space to enjoy. And then I think I forgot to show you my walk-in closet. That's what all the ladies like, the walk-in closet. So I have one of the tiny houses that has the walk-in closet. It has a lot of, that's one of the questions you always hear, where do you put your clothes? So I have a walk-in closet, space cabinetry around the corner here. And then again, overhead shelving. You always want to take advantage of your overhead, your vertical space. So I did that as well. And all my your sliding doors so that you're not taking up your space in your tiny house with your doors opening out. And I was able to kind of half my kitchen to use my space for the walk-in closet, and that has worked out really well for me. A cool thing, you always need to know how to have things that hide away in your space. And so if you look at this panel right here, a lot of times I work from home, so I need extra space for a couple of monitors and my laptop. And so this panel pulls out, and I move this guy out the way and unscrew these two pipes here, plug them in right there, and then this panel lays across the top, and then it becomes another workspace, and it very nicely folds up out of the way when you don't want that in your space. So you always have to, everything needs to be able to kind of convert or move up out of the way, out of your tiny house space. And that was an idea that I was able to work with Tom from Porch and that was our brainchild. And so that is the Miss Gypsy Soul tiny house.